Hello and welcome to another video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Draw Out, which is of course the discard sword deck that I did cover a couple of weeks ago, but we are in kind of a downtime, so why not cover it again? It's a fun deck, quite enjoyable to play, and not super expensive. I mean, the only legendary you need is Spartacus, and even really you could get away with just one of him if you really wanted to, as Mage Leader is a perfect pull, and we have multiple ways to get Mage Leader through Goblin Mage, and just purely the amount of draw power this deck has. Otherwise though, we're going to get right into this and check it out. For the first match we are going up against SwordCraft as well, so sword on sword makes things a little more interesting, especially since sword is very aggressive normally, meaning this deck's in a very unfavourable position. Probably going to be playing more of a long controller game. Mentor's Teachings, Purehearted Singer, and Arms Dealer. Not really a great way to start. A strong turn 1, turn 2 blade is usually what you want with this deck. Unfortunately, this just isn't it. Getting nothing that we can really use immediately is really going to set us back. Our only decent option is this Purehearted Singer, which at least will hopefully buy us a little bit of time. And of course, either. No surprise there. So, Blade it is. If I had have thought this out, I probably would have mentored that so that we could have killed it, but obviously didn't think that far ahead. Not a great misplay, but not a huge setback either. Now we have to deal with this quick blader play. The best way to probably do that will be probably Goblin Mage and Maisie. Probably the best two cards to go with this. It will also get us, of course, Mage Leader, which we can take advantage of probably next turn as well, to get ourselves our Spartacus that we're going to need to potentially win this game. But a good solid beginning now that we've finally got things going off. It's just a matter of making sure we have the right amount of draw power. And the Mage Leader guaranteeing that Spartacus draw into Teachings to clear the 5/5 and really just kind of take control of this game from here while drawing whatever we kind of can. And getting rid of things that we're just not going to need. I like to use those H weaponry just to kind of redraw cards. Kind of the most effective way to do it. But we are quite low on health, so any big swing could really crush us at this point. At least we're going to pretty much play Spartacus on a free board. Only have to kill off, of course, the 6/3, and Gilded Boots should do a good job at killing our Spartacus so we don't overdraw too much. I don't like overdrawing with that. It's really difficult if you accidentally burn your potential win conditions. The Altered Fates being so important. I'm dying blue. Putting us in a bad position. We need a good top deck, and that's not quite it. Now, if I had thought this turn out just a little bit more, I actually would have been able to wipe the board. Unfortunately, missed out on that just slightly, but we do a pretty nice job of cleaning off whatever we can, while also giving ourselves a healing option. Unfortunately, our RNG just wasn't with us that turn. Leod and Dragon Knights. Dragon Knights would have put them close to lethal, but not quite that turn, so I can see why they went this way. Trying to guarantee the lethal as best they can. All we need is a good draw here. Come on, where's the luck? There's the Altered Fate. Had to use a little bit of draw power to get there, but we did. Straight onto our second, and of course, that will win us the game. Trail of Light, getting us the victory. And for our second matchup, it is against Rune. Rune can be a little tricky because there are so many different variations, and all of them can be pretty soul-crushing. Of course, that doesn't mean it's over. We're definitely going to do our best. But this hand really isn't doing it for me. Purehearted is probably the only nice card because on 3 it is effectively a draw 2, which is always good. And since we don't really have any other decent turn 3 plays normally, it's not bad. And Altered Fate is good, and we already have Mage Leader, so we know we're going to have Spartacus, which is perfect. So there it is, Mage Leader into Spartacus. I have considered Aether as an option, but I still feel like Mage Leader is just straight up better at the moment. As Aether, I would have to, you know, get rid of the Mage Leaders. I'd have to use it exactly on curve. I can't really just slot it in wherever I can fit it, which makes things a little more awkward. So far, not bad. Just kind of holding our own. So now we just need to burn through some of these cards. Mentor's Teachings should do us a good job of that. Burning through as many cards we kind of can before turn 6. Since we've already got the setup, if we do happen to get another Altered Fate, the Mystic Ring could actually come in handy. Although, sometimes I like to take the risk and just use Mystic Ring. Magic Owl, not an issue. Spine Blade is going to perfectly remove that. And Sword Angel just for an extra body on board, along with the Mystic Ring, because I don't really have anything else to play now. And I wanted to at least make use of it before I go into full-on Spartacus next turn. Plus, in the position we're in now, the odds of us losing are reasonably low. Not super low, because of course, Unlimited makes things a little more risky. I mean, if this is a dimensional shift, we could be in for some trouble. But Spartacus really didn't have a choice, had to come down. We are going to be able to clear out this Chimera, so that's always nice. Now it's just really a matter of, can they beat me immediately? There's the D shift to another Chimera, okay. That's pretty powerful, I mean that's 8 damage to my face. And doesn't look like they got anything too threatening. Nope, seems pretty safe. As long as we don't see a follow-up dimensional shift, we're going to be okay. So now we just, you know, roll with these Altered Fates. The odds of us not getting one, reasonably low. Fortunately, we didn't end up getting it there, but taking the chance, Mentor's Teaching, back-to-back, Altered Fate. Perfect draw. Little bit of luck, but it worked out. I mean, we had 1 in 4 chance of getting it, so odds were in our favor there. Still just a fun little deck. It's kind of phased out of meta, unfortunately. I've quite enjoyed playing it while it was good, but now it's just something that I can just kind of relax with and go, okay, I want to play some Spartacus Sword and really go in for it. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't recommend this deck overall, even though it is just a little bit of fun. So if you guys are interested in checking this deck out, the link will be in the description below. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more content. Until next time, see ya.